Hello everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Trisha Miller. I upload videos every Wednesday and Friday. I am making some iced coffee right now. No surprise, my favorite brand, the Cliffia Farms. I have a wonderful plan for today. In case you didn't know, Memorial Day is coming up. It is Memorial Day weekend, which means school is almost out, which means I am in my panic mode since I did not plan anything yet for my 3 children. That's a lie. I planned one thing. We have a basketball camp for the boys, but that's it. So school is ending. If your month of May, if you have school-age kids, I'm sure everybody's going through this. Every day is like a theme day. There's Fort Day where they have to remember to bring the blanket in. There's the pizza permission slip so that your child can eat the pizza. There's just all the things, and these are wonderful, amazing, exciting things, but it is a lot to remember. Sticky note, you can probably see that blurred in the background. I have a sticky note for like every day for every single child, what I have to remember. So it's a crazy month. So I know that the time is limited for everybody out there. My plan for today is to get you ready for Memorial Day weekend. The barbecues you might be going to, the parties you might be hosting, the pool dates that you're going to, all the amazing things. I wanna show you, let's see, I have six ideas for you that are so easy, so quick to bring to these events. So I'm gonna have some healthy options that are, and all of this is kid friendly. All of the kids will love all of these things. Healthy options. I have some treats that I'm gonna show you guys. The biggest thing for all of these ideas is that they look like they took a long time to make. You will get a lot of compliments on them, but they are so easy. So it's a lot of sweet stuff. I do have one savory item for you, and I also wanna show you some ice cubes, just a quick little easy hack to have these like really cool ice cubes. Probably more if you're hosting the event, the ice cubes would be what you wanna do. All right, so let me finish making this coffee. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Like this video, which means give it the thumbs up, turn on the notifications, all the things. We are on Instagram and Facebook at Miller Family Vibes. I have so many exciting things planned for this summer. I am going to be doing tons of cleaning motivation videos. Who doesn't need those? Some cleaning hacks. I have some organization ideas I want to show you guys. I'm going to be doing a bunch of family blogs for all my parents out there. So I'm going to show you our morning routine, our evening routine, what I am doing to keep my children entertained this summer, since I've already told you I have nothing planned as far as camps. So I'll show you that routine that we do every single day and just give you some ideas to help you get through that summer and enjoy your time with your kids so it's not so stressful. So subscribe to our channel. Add all the social media, because I'm gonna be spreading the love everywhere. Obviously, I will show stuff on YouTube, but I'll also do some specific just for Instagram and Facebook. So if you wanna stay along for all of it, join all the things. All right, let's get started. Here's what I'm gonna show you today. I'm gonna show you, and also these items, I'm wearing my flag today to be on theme, will be great for 4th of July as well. So this is not just Memorial Day specific. This would be awesome for 4th of July too. So get these ideas now. You can plan ahead for 4th of July, which is only like 5 weeks away, believe it or not. So we're gonna do a cake, a patriotic cake. We're going to do some Brie berry bites. See, it already sounds fancy and it's so easy. I have to look at my list or I'm not gonna remember. Again, it's May right now. So stuffed cheesecake strawberries. I'm gonna show you with ice cream sandwiches how we can just kind of jazz those up with some sprinkles. They look impressive. They take 2 seconds. The kids will love them. Grown-ups will love them. I'm gonna show you just a fun way to do some fruit kebabs. And then finally, I'm gonna show you my fancy ice cubes. Let's get started. Thank you for being here today. I hope you are well. All right, first thing we're gonna make is our patriotic cake. The wow factor with this is gonna be in how we decorate it, and we're only using fruit. So it's not gonna be hard, I promise. We're not getting fancy with some icing. We're just gonna slap on some normal icing on a normal cake. So you're gonna wanna make your cake according to the directions that are on the box. I'm doing a yellow cake. We are just like a vanilla cake kind of a family. People get very specific when I do chocolate, which type of chocolate cake it is, so I'm not even gonna go there. I know everybody will love this. So we're gonna do vanilla cake. And I got 2 different types of icing. I'm gonna try the fluffy white one, because I want it to kind of have almost like a whipped cream look to it. And you could use whipped cream on the top. I'm gonna show you a little thing I like to do in between my layers, where I actually put jelly. I know, jelly. I spread strawberry jelly, and when you cut into the cake, it looks like you have this like fancy fruit filling. It's just strawberry jelly, but it tastes really, really good. So I'm gonna do strawberry jelly in the middle layer, Put the top layer on, and then we're gonna put the white icing around it. You can use whipped cream if you prefer that. I'm just gonna use the white icing for today because I want the fruit to kind of stick. The thing with the whipped cream is sometimes the fruit can kind of slide around. So if you're transporting this, you're probably gonna wanna just use icing. And then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use the fruit just to decorate it. We're gonna make a star in the center with some strawberries and a blueberry, and it will look perfect for Memorial Day or 4th of July. I wanna show you my pans. They're really, really small. I believe these are 6-inch pans. I got these a while ago for birthday cakes because I like to do a layered cake. I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do 2 layers. You could go 3 layers if you want this. If you're really a rebel, you could go 4 layers. Mind blowing. All right, we're gonna get going on this. I wanna show you my mixer because I love this thing. My mom got this for me a long time ago. I'll try to see if it's on Amazon and I'll link it for you guys. So it comes in the holder, and inside the holder you have all of the pieces. The cord goes in there. It's just a really easy hand mixer. I do have the KitchenAid, but for a cake, I'm not gonna pull out the KitchenAid. It weighs 87 pounds. If you have one, you know what I mean. Just get a hand mixer. You could also just mix it with your spatula. So we're gonna keep it simple today, and let's make our cake.
It's important to take a moment, since we are celebrating Memorial Day this weekend, to say thank you to all of our military personnel, especially to their families, for all the sacrifice that they are making in order to keep us safe, and remembering those that we have lost.
All right, we are moving on to our berry brie bites. Ingredients for this one, so I just got this at the grocery store. Any type of brie cheese is fine. It doesn't matter the shape. You're just gonna be cutting up little bite-sized pieces of it, so just grab what you can find. The shell is going to be the phyllo shell. So they make phyllo shells already pre-made in a sheet for you. My grocery store is unfortunately out of them. So just do yourself a favor, pay whatever extra it is, buy the ones that are already pre-made, ready to go. It's not that challenging. I'll show you how I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna use a biscuit cutter, outer cookie cutter. Words are hard. It's May, did I mention that? So we're gonna cut out the shape, press it into my mini muffin pan, and just make them ourselves. So we're gonna put that in there. I think the VIP here will be the nonstick cooking spray. That's gonna be really important. And then what I'm gonna fill it with, so once I get my shells made, I'm gonna put just a little bite-sized piece of the cheese inside, bake that. After it bakes, I'm gonna do a couple of different topping options. I have some blackberry jelly that I'm gonna try on top of some of them. I have some raspberry jelly I'm gonna try on top of some of them. I have some blueberries I'm gonna put after, and then some I'm gonna put some raspberries. So we're just going for a red, white, and blue theme here, obviously. So a couple of things. You could technically cook them with the fruit or the jelly on top. I just don't know if my family would prefer it that way, but you could absolutely do that. You don't have to do it after the fact. You could do it before it goes in the oven, make it even easier. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, if you can buy the shells already pre-ready, it's all in the freezer section. If you've never worked with the phyllo dough, we're using dough, by the way, not gel. The dough, it is in the freezer section, usually by where they have like pastries in the freezer section of your grocery store. Get the shells, guys, get the shells. All right, let's make them.
Please comment below. Let me know if you have any specific videos or formats you want to see as I'm planning out my summer videos. I will definitely keep my meal preps going. My Wednesday videos usually focus on some type of food, healthy recipe situation. And then Friday is my cleaning motivation, the organizing ideas, and just vlogs and family life and stuff like that. But, if there's anything specific you want to see, please comment below. Let me know. Also, just let me know your summer plans. Let's share some ideas with each other. We are all in this together. It takes a village to survive summer with your amazing, wonderful, adorable children.
Real talk for a minute. The phyllo dough, kind of a disaster to work with. think I blocked that out of my memory from the last time that I used it. It's been a while. It has been a while. So I went on to Instacart and I just ordered the shells from Wegmans because Wegmans has them in stock. It will be here in an hour and a half. Thank you to all the Instacart shoppers out there because you have saved me many a times in my life. You're a real one. So we're gonna skip this for right now and we're gonna move on to something else. We're gonna wait till we get our shells. Do not buy the phyllo dough, buy the shells, or else this video will go from very easy to very complicated very quickly, and that is not our goal. That is not our goal today, my friends. All right, moving on. We'll get the phyllo dough when it comes. I had to spend a minimum of $35, so I got like 8 things of my sparkling water that I love, so it wasn't a complete loss. I'll probably set for the next month for sparkling water. All right, our cakes are out of the oven. Yes, I made 3 of them, but that's because I'm human and I make mistakes, so I wanted to have the 3rd one just in case I cut one of them wrong or one of them became too crumbly, I couldn't work with it. It's always good to have backups. So if you chose to do the phyllo dough on your own, at this point you probably need a drink, so I'm gonna move on to the ice cubes. I made these last night so that they could freeze so I could show you guys. I believe I videotaped it, so I'll insert that clip here in a second. So essentially all I did, and I got this really cute ice cube shape mold from Hearth and Hand at Target. I will try to remember to link it below because I have a lot of ideas for how we're gonna use that this summer. So again, subscribe. Add Instagram and Facebook at Miller Family Vibes because we're gonna use this baby a little bit more this summer. Okay, so all I did, I put raspberries and blueberries in here and then I just poured water over it. You could also do sparkling water, which I think would be really fun. A lot of possibilities here. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put this in the cup. Kids will love this. As I was making them, the kids got really excited last night because they wanted to have some in their water today at school, but I needed them for you guys, so they're gonna get them tomorrow in their water at school. But this is just a fun idea. These molds are really good for lots of things. You can make little mini popsicles in them, desserts, little mini muffins, all these things. So don't worry, I'll show you a lot of ideas this summer. All right, so here's our ice cubes. I'm gonna do a zoom in, show you guys. I'll show you now how I made them, and then we'll put them in a drink. So refreshing. Cheers, my friends. All right, let's move on to our ice cream sandwiches. Could not get any easier. So I'm going to use, this is a Costco purchase. It's just the Alden's Organic, any ice cream sandwich you want. Just choose one, grab them. Don't make them from scratch. This is supposed to be easy. So, and then I've just found these at my grocery store. Red, white, and blue sprinkles. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour the sprinkles on a plate. I'm gonna take my ice cream sandwiches. You want them to just melt for like a second, not melted, but just not like rock hard out of the freezer because you want these to stick to them. And I'm just gonna simply roll them in the sprinkles. I'm gonna set some parchment paper on top of a baking sheet, and then you just put them on top of there and just keep them in the freezer until you're ready to eat them. Pull them out at the party, place them outside. They'll be gone in 2 seconds, so don't worry, they won't melt. And you have these Patriotic, beautiful ice cream sandwiches that looks like you made them from scratch, and it took you 30 seconds. All right, Instacart order has come. All is right in the world. I just inserted a clip to show you the insane amount of sparkling water I decided to add to my cart in order to reach the $35 zero delivery fee minimum. But Liam and I drink it all the time. Steven occasionally drinks it. We will get through it. All right, so let me show you exactly what I meant by the shells. So much easier. Do yourself a favor, buy these shells. I got mine at Wegmans, but I think every single grocery store has them. Mine just happened to be out of them. All right, now we're gonna take these. I have the oven still going. I left it on from the cake, so it's at 375. We're simply just gonna cut the cheese up, fill up the shells, cook it for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna watch it, and then once they come out, give them like a few minutes to cool, and then I'll start adding my toppings, and that's all you have to do. While the say that 3 times fast. Berry Brie bites. Again, May. So while those are baking and then cooling before we can put our toppings on, I'm gonna go ahead and get the filling made for our cheesecake filled strawberries, because once we make the filling, we're gonna wanna put it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes before we stuff our strawberries. So all you need for this one, we're gonna do some cream cheese. I did a third less fat. We're gonna make it semi-healthy. You need about 4 ounces. So I'm just gonna cut this in half, put it in my bowl. We're gonna do a little bit of almond extract and some powdered sugar. Oh, timer's going off. I'm gonna grab those out of the oven first. So let's make our filling, put it in the fridge, get those out of the oven, and then we'll start stuffing. Quick cautionary tale on our Brie bites. You have to remove the outer shell of the Brie. The recipe I've been following, which by the way, I'm gonna link all the recipes below, said you didn't have to remove it, but then it just kind of sits at the top and it's not pretty. And we want to wow people, we want it to be pretty. So I'm gonna use my tongs, I'm just gonna remove the outer shell, and I'm gonna add a little bit more Brie to them because I want them to be more filled. Stick them back in. It only takes like 4 minutes for the cheese to melt, so definitely watch them when you put them in the oven, but I'm gonna backtrack. Don't make the mistake that I made. Is ready. We need to put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes, but I'm first going to fill up my icing / pastry bag really quick with it so that it's just ready to go in here and it's not so hard finding it to put it inside. Something to keep in mind, if you don't have one of these bags, just use like a plain old Ziploc baggie, fill it up, and then you're just gonna cut the tip of it, and it just makes it easier to squeeze it inside of the strawberries. Brie bites. Amazing. Presentation, 10 out of 10. I've got to try one. I think I'm gonna go for the raspberry jam one. Cheers. Wow. Steven's home today. These are going to be gone very quickly. Sorry, Charlie, Liam, and Rory. You won't get to try these tonight. So good. I recommend the jelly. It's a nice little sweet savory combo. Oh, that's my timer for our filling. Let's move on to our cheesecake strawberries, and then I have one more thing to show you, and we're done. Oh my god, so good. Wow. Make these, trust me. All right, the last idea I want to show you are some fruit and marshmallow kebabs. I use smaller, let me show you, and if you watched my Super Bowl appetizer video, which I will link right now because those are some great appetizers that you can also bring for Memorial Day or make if you are hosting. They're not red, white, and blue themed, but they are delicious and they're all healthy. So anyways, you'll probably recognize these if you watched that video, but these are like longer toothpicks. I find, especially when kids are involved, that if you make them smaller, they're more likely to actually eat everything that's on there, or else it just goes to waste, and you find, as you're cleaning up your party, you find all these half-eaten fruit kebabs everywhere. But hey, if you're having a grown-up party and you want to do the full-on kebab-sized fruit kebabs, by all means. I'm gonna do small ones. I know my audience. All right, so I'm gonna make these. I'm just gonna do some fun little patterns. I'm gonna use mini marshmallows on some of them. I'm gonna use the bigger marshmallows. I'm gonna use blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and just have some fun with it. After this one, I'll show you guys how they all turned out, and then we will decorate our cake.
So as I was making these, I thought of a new idea. I was just thinking how much my kids would enjoy building these with me. So what you could do if you were hosting a party, or even if you're just going to a party and wanted to bring this, I could think of like star-shaped bowls or something fun where you could put all the toppings in, like have one for the blueberries, one for the raspberries, one for the marshmallows, and just have the skewers to the side and just let kids make their own. I feel like they would have a really good time with that, and it could just be a party activity as well, just built in with the food. So I thought that would be fun.
All right, this is the part that I've been looking forward to the most. This is our last thing. We are going to decorate our cake. A couple of things about my cake. I usually take my cakes out of the oven a little bit early and I let them finish baking in the pan. Nobody likes an overcooked dry cake. So a little tip on that one. So those have been cooled, so those should be good to go. Yeah, they're cooled. We can cut into those. So I'm gonna cut them, even them. I'm just gonna do 2 layers. I put parchment paper underneath of the cake on my cake stand. That way, if there happens to be leftovers, you can easily just slide it out, put it in a container without completely demolishing your cake, trying to transport it. For my filling, I mentioned I'm gonna do strawberry jelly. I'm just using Welch's squeezed strawberry jelly. It'll be super easy. We're just gonna have fun decorating it.
much for watching today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Please give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. And again, follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Miller Family Vibes. I just have so much planned for this summer and I don't want you to miss out. And if all of this overwhelmed you, you feel like you still don't have time to do any of these ideas, here's a simple solution. Go to the grocery store, buy these cookies, pop them in the oven. They're delicious as well. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend celebrating, enjoying that sunshine, and I will see you guys next time.